3-point lighting, comic book hearsay, cyborg samurais, and gorillas in power armor.
All this today on Nerd Hard.
Welcome to Nerd Hard, where we discuss nerdy things.
From movies and video games to filmmaking and editing.
If you geek out about it, we'll talk about it.
With a vengeance.
I'm Drew.
I'm Joe.
And welcome to our first show. So this is Nerd Hard, a show where we're going to talk about things in the nerdiverse that really pique our interests and hopefully pique yours as well.
I like the nerdiverse. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's copyright TM. Mine.
Is.
So we're going to go through a couple of our ideas for segments that we may bring back to you if you guys like it. So let us know what you think about all the segments in the comments below. So let's talk about our first topic, rumors we wish were true. Alright, so we chained our intern Reese to a computer until he came up with 3 things from the deeps of the internet that are rumors that we hope are true. So the first thing we've got is that we know that Daredevil Season 2 will be coming to Netflix, and Netflix will also be having a Punisher series, which I'm super excited about. Frank Castle's one of my favorite heroes.
I might actually start watching the Daredevil show.
You still haven't seen it.
Because I'm not sure.
It's blasphemy, but we'll fix that.
Oh yeah, I watched an episode, and sorry guys.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, as you can tell in the Nerdiverse, not everybody agrees. But anyway, with Daredevil Season 2 and a Punisher season happening, that means that it's very possible that the Garth Ennis story, The Choice, could be on the line for a Netflix episode. And I'd like to see how they pull that off.
If they do, I will actually watch the show.
If you aren't familiar with Garth Ennis's The Choice, it is a episode that would happen with the Daredevil being chained to a room with nothing but one finger free and a loaded pistol pointed at the Punisher, and he has to make the choice on whether or not to kill the Punisher to save a criminal's life, or to let the Punisher take out another target. Yeah, and I won't give too much away about that in case it does happen, but I'm really excited for that to happen. For those of you who haven't read it or do want to read that, that is 2001 Punisher's number 3.
Like I said, if it happens, I will actually watch both shows.
Yeah,
and I will. I'll put my head in a vice with my eyes toothpicked open to force myself to watch the Daredevil show.
Okay, second rumor is more of a fan theory that is a bit of a rumor that I'd like to be true, and that is that Jared Leto's Joker from the new Suicide Squad is actually Jason Todd, the first Robin.
Could it be?
Well, there's a couple of different things that look towards that. We'll put a link to the article in the comments and possibly on the screen. But the Joker's tattoos. There's the J on his eye, the Robin possibly on his shoulder, a couple of other things. The newspaper from the new Batman vs. Superman trailer that could very possibly be a shout out to the storyline where Jason Todd is killed, death in the family, and the different quotes that are mentioned in the article that you'll be able to take a look at. But I think that would be super cool.
I agree, Drew.
Jason Todd has a history of stealing the Joker's identity with becoming the Red Hood. I know that that's just one series of events that could have happened, but with comic books, you have to pick one you like and stick with that. And finally, LL Cool J is going to be in Marvel's movies. So, who is he going to play? He doesn't actually have anything listed on the books, but
we have some guesses.
Some of the speculations are going to be that he's Luke Cage, a very influential member of the Avengers, one of the, I think, first Black Avenger. No, I can't remember if it's him or Black Panther.
Black Panther's
first.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Luke Cage, still very influential member, because Black Panther's already been cast, so it's not going to be Black Panther. Or they could be going the DC route, where they're, with the recent casting of Will Smith as Deadshot.
Yeah.
They could just be going completely different. And LL Cool J could be playing such illustrious Avengers members such as Hercules, the Greek godlike figure capable of incredible feats of strength and wearing a really awesome beard. Or they could be going with the spandex wonder Quasar, who no one knows about unless you've read deeply into the comic book series. Or Tigra, the sexy feline vixen who could possibly be played by LL Cool J.
Really?
No. So yeah, that's the rumors we hope are true. Well, I think we should use that tutorial that we found on Pinterest to summon up the crazy artist.
Yes, it sounds great.
All right, well, it said we needed some light. And you brought some candles. Mm-hmm. And a human skull.
All stuff I got off eBay.
Wait. What's that for?
It's to complete the ritual.
The fuck are you two doing?
It's for dramatic effect.
Now that's dramatic effect, motherfuckers. Time for Film Rant with the Crazy Artist. What's up, YouTube? I'm Brian Johnson, better known as the Crazy Artist, and I nerd hard about all things film. So much so, I spent 2 years and way too much money on film school. Why do I say this? Because truthfully, everything I need to know about film I learned right here on YouTube, which is why I started Film Rant, so I could help you guys create better short films and YouTube content without having to go to some pretentious fucking film school. You're welcome. So what do I mean by better YouTube content? Well, let's talk about lighting. Can't tell you how many times I've clicked on a video only to see some teenager talking into their webcam, and the only lighting they have is the overhead light that came with the damn house. All shadows on their face. Like The Undertaker. What the fuck was I talking about? Lighting, right. So, today I'm going to show you some quick and dirty 3-point lighting. Let's get into this. Okay, so 3-point lighting, pretty simple. The first thing you need is a subject. Then, as the name implies, 3 points of light, consisting of a key light, a fill light, and a backlight, sometimes called a hair light. Let's take a look at this in the real world. So here we are in my shop, and as you can see, I have my subject, a key light, a fill light, and a backlight. Singled out, this is what your key light looks like. Now your fill, and your backlight, which totally looks like a gangland interview. Now let's take a look at how they all work together. Your key light is the primary light that lights your subject. The fill light is used to soften the shadows from the key light, but if you happen to be using bulbs that are the same wattage, you can just back your fill light away from your subject until you get the desired look. And your backlight separates your subject from the background. Something that will also help make your subject pop out of the background is to have your background lit slightly darker than your subject is, but don't forget that backlight. So there you have it, quick and dirty 3-point lighting. Live it, learn it, and for fuck's sake, use it! Rant over!
Thanks, CA. And just for everybody at home to know, we are using 3-point lighting here. My key light over here is an $8 work lamp that we got from a home improvement or hardware store. My fill light over here is a desk lamp that we got for about $3 at a secondhand store. And my back or hair light up here is one that I got from a different secondhand store for about $5. The only difference is we have a ground lamp over here to light up the back wall, but you don't need that. It's a $45 lamp I've used for my own shop. But you can do 3-point lighting for very cheap.
If you want to know how cheap, just go ahead and visit the link above, and it'll take you to the DVW's Quick Vids.
I think we're gonna take a quick moment to talk about a video game that I'm really excited about coming out. I've signed up for the
choice.
And signed up for the beta. Really hope I get accepted. You hear that, Blizzard? I hope I get accepted. Anyway,
maybe you should give them your email.
It's called Overwatch. And it's Blizzard's new FPS, going to be on the freemium system, free to play, and then you can buy skins and characters and power-ups.
Just like most of their other stuff that they do.
Yeah, but so this is an arena-style, objective-based first-person shooter that has some really great art style. So it's Blizzard doing what they do best, taking popular culture or things that other games have touched on, and then taking it and wrapping it up into one big brilliant package. It's got Cowboys, Space Cowboys. That's one of my
that's what
absolute
I'm
favorite.
actually looking forward to is the cowboy character.
It's got samurai characters, samurai cyborgs. It's got robots, multitudes of robots. My girlfriend has absolutely fallen in love with Bastion, I think the character is. No, it's a different one. But anyway, the robot that turns into a tank, and then
power armor.
Yeah, then they've got a gorilla in power armor with reading glasses. So the whole point of the game is that you have to capture objectives and shoot the hell out of enemy teams. I think it's going to be really great. Now we're going to move on to a top 5 list.
It's a good top 5 list.
This top 5
First
list is inspired by one of our favorite filmmakers, Kevin Smith. And it is titled, The Top 5 Superheroes We Would Go Gay For.
And Superman ain't one of them.
All right, so you can go ahead and start out.
Okay, number 5, the Clawman himself, Wolverine.
Bub Snicked. No, the Canadian love machine would be a snuggly one, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
Maybe a little rough with those claws on the back, but.
So then I'll let you cover the next one too.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Yeah, okay. I'll do.
You got the beard for this one.
I got the beard for this one. Dude, you got an impressive beard too. But Thor. Because he'll love you like an Asgardian god should.
He's got the flowing hair and the glistening armor.
I don't have flowing hair, though.
Well, he has enough for the both of you.
Yeah.
No, and number 3, we're going to go to the crazy artist.
This was not my idea, folks. But Peter Parker, because I could totally make him my bitch. Plus, he's a gymnast, so he's got that ass.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, okay. So number 2.
I'm sorry. This one makes me glisten too.
Iron Man. Because if they made a porn out of me and Iron Man, I'd get to sleep with Robert Downey Jr.
And that's always a bonus.
And number 1, we've got it listed out as Deadpool. Deadpool, the merc with the mouth that I'd like to tongue. Comes in a top. I think that he would be a guy with a good sense of humor.
And the entire audience would know because he'll break the fourth wall, just to tell you.
We've got a couple of honorable mentions here. One being the Hulk.
Because if you could tame that beast.
Yeah, if you can tame that beast, then you are much more of a man than we are.
I'd totally make the Hulk my bitch.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Batman, because I'd like to see Bruce Wayne cry for a reason other than his parents.
I'd make Bruce Peter Parker's bitch. And mine. And the Hulk.
And finally, Morph from the X-Men. Only 90s kids will understand.
Yeah, but Morph could totally turn into a chick, which would mean we're not going gay for him.
And that's why. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you have any feedback for us or you'd like to give us any suggestions, hit us up in the comment section.
Or, if you really like us, like us.
If you'd like to keep up on everything Nerd Hard, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
And if you feel like being a cheap bastard for those birthdays, go ahead and share us with your friends.
If you want to keep up with us on social media, make sure to hit facebook.com/Crazy Artist Productions.
And always, thank you for watching Nerd Hard.
I'm Drew.
I'm Joe.